mechanical stability, and this is why people think about a steel piston. This is the biggest step forward in my view, the biggest revolution inside of the combustion area. For the housing, I still see aluminium, let me say, with steel liners as being the, let me say, the standard used, and I wouldn't see a big change on that. I would not see any plastics material in that area due to the higher temperature, and I would not see magnesium. That's a little bit too expensive and not for the combustion engine itself usable due to the possibility of fire. So I don't see a big change in that.
Carbon fiber, or do you see carbon fiber or plastics taking share away from aluminium, let's say in the next 30 years?
Yes, for some outer parts, yes, for fixing points, for oil pan, for camshaft, cam housing, I would say yes. That could come, but that's, I would say, 10-15% of the total weight, and not more.
Okay. So
I don't see it for a crankshaft or something like that. I wouldn't see that.
But so for the body overall, you see something like 15% share being taken away from aluminium to carbon fiber and plastics by 2040. Is that correct?
Yes, maybe a little bit less. Not 30%, maybe 20 or 25.
Okay, and so that's assuming that prices of carbon fiber, for example, stay constant. What if there's a step change in terms of producing at a cheaper cost? Is there enough benefit over aluminium that you could see carbon fiber taking much greater share?
No, I think it's a physical properties. It's a specification of carbon fiber, which it doesn't allow those extreme high temperatures you get if you come nearer to the combustion chamber. So only in the outside, in the outer parts, it's possible. Yes, for fixing point, but there the cost is the biggest issue, and the issue of recycling. It must be able to recycle. To be recycled. Currently, the engine can be recycled more than 100%, and this will be a requested percentage for more and more parts in the from the political side. Yeah, they are continuously increasing the needed levels of recycling the material, and carbon fiber is not easy to recycle. In most of the cases, it's simply burned. And this, it's too expensive to be burned, and this is, let me say, keeping the cost high.
Okay, got it. Thank you very much.
So, Wolfgang, I have one final question for you, and it's about hybrids. What do you feel going forward for hybrid vehicles to continue to thrive? What is the one research area people are looking into?
Mm-hmm. I think we have currently a broad spectrum of different hybrid technologies. It's starting with mild microhybrid configurations. Now, I would propose that this microhybrid based on 48-volt system will, within the next 10 years, be introduced for 100% of all combustion engines. This is the extreme pressure on carbon dioxide reduction, which needs to introduce all, let me say, all methods which have a proper cost-benefit ratio, and the microhybrid has a good cost-benefit ratio in comparison to other technologies. So this, in my view, it will be introduced 100%. So what the research and development topics is standardization, cost reduction on that, and harmonization the technologies for that. When it goes the next step, which is full hybrid or mild or full hybrid technology, I wouldn't see a big future on that because they have already a much higher cost in comparison to a microhybrid, but not really much more benefit in terms of efficiency improvement. A much bigger step is made if you switch from a full hybrid to a plug-in hybrid. That gives you then immediately a 60, 70 or 80% fuel consumption reduction,